Hello champions, welcome to Gagan Online Academy Kadapa. In today's session, we are going to start a chapter that is Vedic Age. Today we will have a discussion on Vedic Age. History is not the list of dates, it is the journey of human thought. Before cities rose, before kingdoms expanded, there was a time when humans lived close to nature and searching for meaning in the sky. That was the time Vedic age or Vedic period. For SSC, RRB, SI and police exams, this topic is not heavy. It is simple, logical and scoring when understood with clarity. The Vedic age is known through Vedas, the oldest texts of Indian history. These texts were not written at first. They were heard, remembered, and passed on from one generation to another. This Vedic age is divided into two phases. First one is early Vedic period. Second one is later Vedic period. These two phases have one civilization, but a changing way of life. There are four Vedas, each carrying a different rhythm of life. In Rig Veda, some hymns are there. They are used to praise God and natural forces. In Samaveda, using Samaveda, we can create songs and melodies. So that was written in that. In Yajurveda, how to perform yajnas, right? How to perform yajnas are written clearly. Atharvana Veda speaks about daily life, fears, healing, and hope. These things are mentioned in that. Among them all, the Rig Veda stands as the oldest and most important for exams. Let us have a discussion on early Vedic age. In this age, life was very simple and the society was very close to nature. The king was not absolute, means he was not supreme. People were supreme. He was guided by voice of people. Assemblies like Sabha and Samiti gave space to discussion and advice. Power was shared and decisions were collective. Means people take decisions collectively in important matters and issues. Power was distributed among the people. Wealth was measured in cattle. Cow was symbol of prosperity. If a person possesses more cows, he is considered as rich person and from affluent family. Their main occupation was pastoral, means they depended on pastoral life. There was only exchange. There was no money at the time. Only exchange. There was no trade. People depended on pastoral life, not on trade, not on coins. There was no money at the time, only exchange. Status of a woman on those days, status of a woman. Women stood with dignity. Respect is given. They spoke, they questioned, they advised. Women like Gargi and Maitri proved that wisdom had no gender. This was the time of respect and balance. Highest respect is given to women in those days. They were allowed to perform yajnas. They were allowed to sit in Sabha and Samiti. They can question. They can ask doubts. Right. Now, let us have a discussion on later Vedic age. Time moved forward and life became layered. Now, political change. Small tribes became large kingdoms. King grew powerful and stronger. Power became hereditary, means after the death of a king, his eldest son will become the next king. Assemblies lost importance, authority became central. That means king became supreme. King is supreme in taking all important decisions. Economic change. Agriculture replaced pastoral life. People started using iron tools. Villages expanded. Towns began to rise. Progress came, but simplicity faded. Social structure. Varna system was hardened. Status was decided by birth. Equality slowly disappeared. Next concept is status of a woman. Women freedom declined. Education became limited. Participation in rituals reduced. Their voices became softer. Let us compare later Vedic age with later Vedic age. Early Vedic age. Here, early Vedic age and later Vedic age. In early Vedic age, people lead simple life. They shared power. That means power is distributed among people. Then respect is given woman. Whereas in later Vedic age, society became complex, power centralized. That means king became supreme. Earlier, people were supreme. Now, king became supreme. That is the main difference. Then, status of women declined. Just remember these two lines. These are very, very important for this chapter. Early Vedic was simple and balanced, whereas later Vedic ways was complex and controlled. Controlled by king here, right? This was controlled by people. Earlier life was simple, now it became complex. History is not meant to burden you. It is meant to guide you. When you understand Vedic age, you understand how society grows, how power shifts, how values change. The Vedic age is not a challenge, it is an opportunity. Read calmly, understand deeply, answer confidently. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.